Deputy President, Paul Mashatile, visiting the Methodist Church in Butterworth in the Eastern Cape today. That visit forms part of his role as assigned by the President to lead efforts around social cohesion and nation building. He is on the podium now. Let's take you live there.
That was a very powerful introduction. Mashatile uthekile when I was sitting there, we answered a lot. Babina Hamunati. Niyazi ukuthini lo. Babina Hamunati. Nicula kaphansi. We've never had people who sing so beautiful. But I was warned already by the President of the convention that you are going to get something from our music. So now I can see. My premier, team premier, our host in this province, Reverend Koniwe and the entire leadership of the church, Deputy Minister who has already introduced me, Prince Benz Namashe of Traditional Affairs, Cocktail Traditional Affairs. Ngibulise uSpeaker, ama-member we-Parliament, ama-member of provincial legislature, abakhona apha, ama-MECs who are here with us, ngibulise umeya wendawo okhona apha nathi, nama-councillors, nama-MMCs. You will pardon me if the voice I was recovering from flu. Ndibulise ikhamente yonke kaThixo. Sijabule kakhulu, siyavuya ukuba sifike sizonyathela kule ndawo. When we were getting a briefing this morning, I learned so much about the Butterworth. Ukuthi le ndawo kahle kahle it's got a lot of history. When the missionaries came bafike la kule ndawo, and I was told the history, what happened at some point to Kumkanu himself bent the church because of the differences. But the people of this area are believers. They rebuilt the church again and again, more than 3 times. That's what I was told. Uma Sila, we are in a place of history and legacy. In the school where I was getting a briefing, I was told that our former president, Thabo Mbeki, we are funda kule school. I didn't know that. So ngiyabona le great history. So when I get back, I'm going to tell him that I was at your school and bafuna renovation. It's good to have such places of history which must be preserved. So siyavuya kakhulu ukuthi sizofika kule ndawo sifika singasi abavakashi or visitors, because Methodist Church is our home. Uma ngisiye kwamanye ama-province masekhaya sise-Methodist Church eBryanston omama wasekhaya. So we are part of this church, wherever it is. And I often tell people, Chawe, that when I go around, I go to other churches as well. Because President one of the tasks that I'm giving you is to work with the churches. So that's what I do. I work with churches, I worship with them whenever I have an opportunity. And it's because I grew up in a church. Myself, my wife as well. My late parents were believers. They were so they were believers, and they gave me a name, Paulus. Now, Unyamazu, Apostle, Apostle Paul. Yeah. So now I'm Apostle Paul. Yeah. So I'm traveling on that route where my parents traveled. They loved people, they ministered, but to the Evangeli every day, every weekend. And we walk on that footstep because the church must be about people. Church must be about communities. A church must be there when people are struggling. A church must always be there when we fight gender-based violence. And let's be called as churches. Because we as the church must make sure that the people of God have a better life in this world. We must be there amongst them, work with them, address all the challenges Abamazo with them. And that's why we continue to work with the church. So, Program Director, today we come together with a focus on this theme, igniting the omnipresent well of spirit and truth in worship, becoming an alternative community. Siyavuya kule convention. I'm told the convention is on Thursday. It will end up tomorrow. But we thought we should show up just to see what kind of good things you are doing. It's on its 14th year. So as we gather to worship and being a community, let's take a moment to contemplate deep meaning of these words. Lamazwi asho igniting the omnipresence well of spirit and truth in worship. We must take these words so I understand that we are in a society that is engulfed by many social ills. Our children are involved in abusing drugs. people are abusing alcohol. There are a lot of social ills. I said earlier, women are struggling about gender-based violence. All these social ills, zifuna sihlangane thina as a church and fight these social ills. We must get together as the church, because the church serves as a formidable entity in combating social ills. I was saying earlier to the TV journalist, church is not just about worshiping on a Sunday or a Saturday. The church is about dealing with issues of the community, these social ills. So, yes.
Deputy President Paul Mashatile out in Butterworth in the Eastern Cape on a social cohesion drive, visiting the Methodist Church there in Butterworth, talking about the many social ills that the country faces and how important social cohesion is in fostering the kind of change that we want to see, in particular when dealing with some of the challenges plaguing the country.